Good evening, everyone.
Still gets us every time, didn't it, Till? Go on.
Love it. And it catches us that, you know what I mean? So, but there you go. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Claude and the Banstas. Hope everyone is doing well and staying safe. Thank you, everyone, for coming over and watching us for this Tottenham versus Fulham live watch-along. Got myself and Diesel with us tonight. Diesel, how you doing? Hope you're well.
Yeah, all good, mate. All good. I was just saying to you off camera, didn't it? It just feels like we haven't done a stream in ages. So much has been going on, mate. And big up to Claude as well. Most importantly, Claude's still not well, although I personally believe he's still around Tracy's. But I've got no way of proving that. So if Tracy's in the chat tonight, I'm sure she can confirm for us. But other than that, I hope everyone's all right. We're back with a bang. And hope everyone's good in the chat. See the usual suspects in here in the chat room. So hope all is well. And Terry will reveal the new Facebook page.
Yeah, if everyone can go over, for some reason our other Facebook page, there's something wrong with it and we can't reactivate it. So if everyone can please do me a favor, I will put it in the chat so you can just click on the link. If everyone can go over and just click on that link, like the page of Claude and the Banstas, share it. If you're in any Arsenal groups, please, if you can, advertise us, get the word out there. We would really appreciate it. We've got a couple of good things in the pipeline. We're trying to get a big giveaway prize together to help us get to 40k quite quickly. We're up to 32k already, Diesel. Absolutely unbelievable since Christmas.
It's just I'm still amazed by it, mate. I'm still it's the speed of it. Personally, I just can't see us guys. I can't see how we were stuck on 21.5. I can't see how we were stuck on that for months and months and months, and all of a sudden, and it just goes to show, just sticking at it. I've had a few messages recently on Twitter from certain guys who are looking at starting a channel, and they've asked me for advice. Why they're asking me, I have no idea. But now, listen, it just goes to show, doesn't it? It's stick at it, because it's not overnight. It really isn't, but it's just churning out content week after week after week, and eventually, you will get there. You will get there. And how lucky are we to have a chat room like we've got? Listen, I'm not even exaggerating that. I'm not saying that I'm saying under false pretenses or anything like that. I genuinely do believe, and I've said it before, Tel, I have. We have the best chat room on here. I don't care what anyone says, mate. That's a fact. That's not even a debate. And it's a community channel, and it's all the things that we wanted to try and do when we first got together, and it's coming together. It's coming together. It's a family over here, and that's what I love about it. In these times, especially. We've all got each other's back in here, mate. So you know what, guys, watching at home, love yous, honestly. And on art.
Everything what Diesel said and more, to be honest. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. John Burns, thank you very much. And for everyone that's messaged me for the condolences, really appreciate it. We're pulling through it, John. I've had a couple of other people that's passed away. That's not family, but near friends and that's passed away with this disease at the moment. So not everyone, please just stay safe out there. Just do what the rules say, and hopefully we can get over this and all get back out there and all meet up down a pub and have a big bloody drink up, Diesel. That sounds good to me, mate.
Do you know what, right? I was having this chat with someone earlier on. They said the same thing. And we was like, do you know what? When it comes to it, Till, we're looking forward to it so much, right? But when it comes to it, I don't think I'll be able to handle it, mate. I reckon I'll have maybe 2 drinks maximum, and then I'm just going to want to go home and have a cup of hot chocolate and go to bed early, mate. Do you know what I mean? Because that's all I've been doing. It's going to take some adjusting to, mate. But you know what? Yeah, can't wait. Can't wait to get into a game again. If that will ever happen, I don't know, but I miss company. You know what it is, right? When you watch Big Brother, And for weeks and weeks, right, it's just them guys in the house. And then when someone new comes in, they're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, look, it's a person, someone new. That's how I feel at the moment. It's the same feeling, you know.
No, exactly.
Cheers, man. Thank you, mate.
Just quickly, what we do is we'll just read out the teams quickly for both teams. Tottenham, Lores in goal, Aurier, Sanchez, Dyer, Regolan, Winks, Olberg, Sissoko, Dembele, Son and Kane for Tottenham. Quite a decent team out there. And Fulham, Herrero, Aini, Anderson, Adarabioya. Sorry if I've pronounced that one. TT, Loftus-Cheek, Reed, Sambo, Robinson, Cavaliero, and Reed for Fulham. Is Scotty Parker back now? Because obviously he weren't. I think he had a scare of the COVID, didn't he? So I don't know if he's going to be on the bench tonight.
Yeah, we'll have to see, mate. We'll have to see. I don't know. I've not seen him yet. Well, I've not seen him. Yeah, well, I suppose, we'll find out in a couple of minutes, won't we? But no, I'm not sure, mate. Not sure. Hello to Alex. Omar, thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Thank you, mate. Good to have Beaker back. Hey, guys, hope everything is fine. We will reach more. You guys. Oh, thank you, mate. Really nice of you. See, it's just comments like this. This is why I love doing this, Tel. Same as you, mate. It's Jamie, hope you're well, mate. You've got Tony Cutter in the chat. Thank you, Tone. Nice one. Sorry to hear that, Terry. Yeah. Condolences, mate. I've got to say as well, mate. The amount of love you got on the stream I wasn't on, but again, that just backs up what I'm saying, didn't it? You know, it just there you go.
Exactly. It's full of surprise. I was surprised with how much. Honestly, you don't expect it, mate. But just thank you to everybody that has messaged me and come on that stream last time and said it, and tonight. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. Also, I've got to say as well, a big I meant to say this last stream. Massive big up to Chris Cheney for the super chat. And let me be clear, guys. When I say that, it's not because of the £100. It's not about the monetary value of it. It was the words. You know, it was the words. It was the thought behind it. And you know what? Massive respect to you, Chris. I look forward to seeing you on the member stream soon, mate.
Thank you very much, Chris, for that. Definitely. Yeah.
Curtis, my guy, come on. Curtis Shaw TV, thank you, mate. Condolences, Terry, and big up Diesel. Keep up the good work and hope Claude is okay. Cheers, Curtis. And for the guys watching, please subscribe to Curtis. This man talks a lot of sense, unlike a lot of the others that we see week in, week out on this platform. So, please subscribe to Curtis. Lovely bloke as well. Really nice. No agendas, just talks it straight. Nice one. Big up, mate. A nice one, yeah. Respect to Claude earlier on. He is getting better. He's not 100% yet, but he is getting better. But like I say, I'm waiting for a comment in the chat from Tracy to say, no, he's round here. So, we'll see. We'll see. But nice one, mate. Nice one.
No, exactly. Just quickly, let's get our score predictions in before this game starts. Everyone in the chat, let us know your score predictions. We'll try and get as many up as we possibly can. Diesel, what are you going for?
I'm going for. I reckon Spurs going to do him 3-0.
Exactly what I was going to say. Exactly what I was going to say.
It's like one mind.
I'm going to go 3-0. I thought you was going to say 4 because the way you come out, then you went, and I thought you was going to say 4. So I thought yes, but no, 3. We're both saying 3-0. So everybody, let us know what you think.
Put your predictions in the chat, guys. Oh, Beaker's 2-0, really?
Yeah, Tony saying 3-0. Curtis Blizzit is saying 2-0. Charlie is saying 2-0 Spurs. Tony saying 3-1 Spurs. Hope you're feeling better, Tone. Let us know how you're feeling, mate. James is we've got a few Charlies now. Another Charlie saying 4-0 to the Spuds. Johnny saying 2-2. Omar saying 3-1 Spurs. Stan Crunk is going for a boring 0-0 draw. Well, let's hope so. Let's hope so, Stan. Anyway, Alex is going 1-0 Fulham. That's the first Fulham I've seen so far.
Blimey, Alex has clearly had a drink tonight.
Going 7-0. Mr. Arsenal podcast is going 2-1 Fulham. Wow. Got a couple of boys in here saying Fulham.
Another one who's had a drink.
Nino saying 1-1. Sam, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Going 3-0 to the mighty Spurs. Obviously a Spurs supporter. Boddington, is that Boddington? Boddington? Budicon. It's going 2-0 Spurs. Jamie saying 2-1 to Lowe's Lot down the road. Will is going 2-0. Is that 2-0 Fulham, Will? Because obviously Tottenham at home.
Yeah, it looks like it.
MN is going 2-0 Tottenham. Lone Star, hope you're well, mate. Hope you're doing well. We're saying 4-1 to Fulham.
Blimey. Lone Star's had the most drink of all of them.
Tony saying we're getting there, mate. Just a cough and no energy, but better than a couple of days ago. Excellent, mate.
So you're coming through it then, Tone. Nice one, mate. How's the family, Tone? Are they sort of in the same boat, yeah? Let us know, mate.
I know they've been struggling with, they said that just going up the stairs is so much hard work, mate.
Yeah.
It's mad.
Yeah, I think it's one of them where you're literally just in bed. Do you know what? Just getting out of bed in the morning till is hard work. You know, that's a lot of the situations I've been hearing from certain people who have had it. They've just got no energy. They've just been sapped of energy. They can't get out of bed. Just going to the toilet, mate, is just hard work. So it's a shame, but listen, they're coming through the worst of it, mate. So that's the main thing, isn't it? But
exactly, mate. Exactly. Let's quickly bring people up to date with a couple of Arsenal news. Obviously, Rob Holding's got a new contract, Diesel. What's your thoughts on that, mate?
Big up, Richard. I don't think he's all that tell. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of conflicting stories about, you know, we've only done this obviously to protect his value, you know, his market value. But I don't know. I think he's had too many chances. You know, we've done games on Airtel, haven't we? Where, you know, some games he plays really well, but in other games he's just he literally is Jekyll and Hyde for me. You know, one game he can be really, really good, and then like the next game is absolute trash. I don't rate him. He's not the kind of defender who's going to take us to where we want to be. If I'm honest with you, don't get me wrong. You know, there's other players within this squad who would be above him on my list on who we need to ship out. Yeah, but for me, he is not the long-term solution for us. So I'm a little bit miffed at that, but
for me,
it is what it is.
I'm quite happy with it, to be honest. We're just kicked off, by the way. Tottenham playing in their white kit, obviously at home. They're playing from right to left. Fulham are on the attack straight away, and it's just been cleared. But no, look, for me, I'm quite happy with it. He's definitely the best defender there out of all the others. You got Chambers, Mustafi, Socrates, David Luiz. As long as we get rid of them well before Holding, I would be well happy. At the moment, I've always said it. If you put Holding with a good defender next to him, now we've got Gabriel. You look at Mari at the moment. You know what I mean? They've played 4 games, I think, only letting 1 goal in 4 games. So, you know, there could be something there. If you put a good defender next to him, then I think he could be. I think he could be a good backup defender too. If we listen, I'm not saying I want him to be my main defender. At the moment, he's going to be, because obviously we've really got no one else at the moment, because we don't know how Mara is going to cope with keeping fit, because since he's been with us, let's be honest, he's been getting injured. Gabriel's been injured, so Holding at the moment is for me our number 1 defender at the minute.
See, I get it. I think people need to realise as well. I think every time we trash a player, I think we need to realise that we need a squad. So, you know, sometimes we need to forget about the first 11. You know, we need to focus on the squad. You know, we do need squad players still. You know, we need players who are going to be happy to play here and there. If we had 25 superstars, mate, it's going to be carnage because everyone's going to want to play, right? So, like, you know, we do need a squad. I do get that. But again, you're asking questions about Saliba again, you know, and you know, he could have taken that spot, you know. And personally, I don't think Chambers is as bad as what people say. I don't think he's that bad. I would keep Chambers as a squad player.
It's just injury, though, isn't it? I mean, these players just seem to.
Well, he's been fit for a while now, though, hasn't he? But he just can't seem to get looking. But
yeah, he was after time and all, wasn't he? That's why I think he's being cautious over him, to be honest. But I mean, we will soon see. Do you know what I mean? There's obviously a lot of talk that the Ozil deal is done. The president keeps coming out. The chairman of Fenerbahce keeps coming out, saying that when it gets done, it will be the biggest thing ever. So it looks like it's definitely going to get done. It's just a case of when and not if. And I know that you'll be one happy man.
Oh, mate. As soon as that's done, see, I'm not getting too excited because you know what we like to tell is it's got to be confirmed. I need to see it in confirmation in black and white. And then once that happens, then we need to do a celebration stream. I know you and Claude are sort of, well, fans, if you like, of Ozil. So if we do a celebration stream, I'll happily do that on my own. So I can understand if you two don't want to come on. But yeah, listen, I'll be over the moon because you know what? It's not just him as the player; it's what comes with him. You know, that's what I'm looking forward to the most in leaving. It's that circus. It's what comes with him. Do you know what I'm saying? And all these fans who sort of supposed fans who sort of tend to they put this guy on a pedestal, right? They put him above the club. You know, I don't like the idea that his social media account is bigger than the club's. For me, straight away, that's a no-no. And as soon as he goes, I'd love all these sort of hangers on to just go with him. Go with him. Wherever he goes, just follow him. You know what I mean? But yeah, there you go.
No, look, at the end of the day, look, I do think Ozil is a good player. I liked him. Do you know what I mean? I just don't think we had the right players around him. I don't think the managers helped him out whatsoever. When you consider that the players he had around him at Germany and Real Madrid and other players like that, other teams like that, we never really had a great team. I mean, at one stage you could have said we did with Sanchez and Ramsey, and when Wilshere and that was fit and things like that, then yeah, not a problem. But we just didn't build a good team around him. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, look, you know, he ain't been in the team. He doesn't deserve to be in the team. He's on too much wages. Not that the wages bother me, because at the end of the day, that's what Arsenal as a club offered him. But that's got nothing to do with us or whatever as fans. That doesn't bother me. I just want him off of our books now, and so we can move on as a club and get some players in that are going to bloody help us get up the league, start competing again, please. All.
Yeah, no, I agree, mate. I agree. I think he's literally top of my list in terms of players that we just need to ship out. He's gone against the club a few times as well. If you think of, you know, the Gunnosaurus thing, you know, doing that literally less than 24 hours after, you know, the club made that announcement. For me, that was a direct dig at the club. And yeah, it just pains me he's probably he's got to be the highest paid player in the Premier League on that 350 a week. If not, he's in the top 2 or top 3, you know, and we're not getting our money's worth, you know, and we haven't, in my opinion, since he's been here. So yeah, to get that money he's on pays for 2 or 3 top quality players, right? Fact. You know what I mean? So listen, I can't wait until he goes, mate. There's a part of me that thinks it won't happen, because I generally do think he wants to stay here and just sit it out. You know, he's getting paid for doing nothing. Why would he leave now and go to a club where he's got to do something? You know, it doesn't make sense to me. But I hope I'm wrong. And yeah, one morning when I wake up, I get a notification on my phone. Ping, 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 ping. Ozil's gone. So yeah. But yeah, massive big up to Alexander Gomez. Hope you are, Alexander. Guys, where's Claude? Hope he's COVID free. I am concerned about him. No, he's fine, mate. He's suffering from a really nasty cold. We spoke to him earlier on today. He is a lot better, but he's still not 100%. So yeah, he shall be on the should be on the next. Oh, I don't know about when we playing tomorrow, isn't it? Is it no Saturday?
Yeah,
Is it Saturday?
yeah, I don't know if it'll be on tomorrow. He might try to if he feels a little bit better, but I doubt it. We can only see.
Yeah, exactly. So as soon as Tracy's done with him, he'll be ours again. Alexander, listen, also, mate, just a quick one. Let me know if you are on any social media platforms because I wanted to talk to you about something. Yeah, let me know if you are, mate, or send me if you are, just send me a message. But no, nice one. Thanks for the super chat, mate. Much appreciated. Yeah, this is another story, right? Nino, hope you're well, mate. Do you think Arsenal will cash in on Tierney in the summer? If Napoli offer 80 million, would you let him go?
No.
No.
He's our future captain. Why would anyone want to let one of our best assets at our club go? I mean, that's going back to the time when we let Van Persie go to Man U, and I think he's that good. I think the thing that he brings to Arsenal, that meanness, I don't think he's brilliant. I just think he's brilliant, and he's definitely our next captain, and he's our captain, our left back.
Exactly. Yeah, something we've been saying for over a year till our captain, our left back. Saying that seems to have caught on with a lot of people, but yeah, listen, mate, he's class. He's absolute class. It's not just him as a player; it's what he brings. It's that mental toughness. It's I love freezing cold, raining. He's got his sleeves up. All of that is to him. It's summer. This boy's from the mean streets of Scotland, and don't let him, because he looks like he wouldn't hurt a fly, but don't let the way he looks fool you. All right, he's tough as nails, and do you know what I'm saying? He will run through brick walls. And those are the sort of players that we need to build the team around. Build the team around players like Tierney, Saka, Martinelli, right? And Nino, if we sell him, 80 million, it's a lot of money. It's a nice return on what we paid for him. But let me ask you this. Where are you going to get another Tierney?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the question for me. That's the question. Where will you get another Tierney? So yeah, not for me. They can keep their money. 80 million for Xhaka on the other hand. I'll bite your hand off. I'll pay you the 80 million. Just take him. Yeah, Chambers. I like Chambers, Nino. I think he's I think he's a good player, Chambers. I really do. I keep him as a squad player, obviously. Jake, I think I detect a little bit of jealousy. My guy, Jake. What do you guys make of the FA Cup draw? You guys getting the usual easy draw while we got United at Old Trafford.
Easy draw. I don't know about easy.
No, it's going to be tough.
Tottenham got the easy one again.
Yeah. Still 0-0, by the way, guys. Guys, just so you guys know as well, the game is being shown on Amazon Prime. If you guys do have Amazon Prime, then you can catch the game on there. Failing that, anyone who's not got Amazon Prime, I've seen a few people in the chat asking where they can watch it. Obviously, we can't say anything on here, so anyone in the chat wants to help these guys out with where to watch the game, would appreciate you just dropping in a link or whatever, or some advice. I'll put it like that. Douglas Buckland. Hello, Douglas. Hope you're well, mate. Hey, Terry and Diesel. Any idea when Southampton and Shrewsbury play their game in the FA Cup? Doug, I'll be honest, I have not got a clue.
Let me have a look.
I
don't know, but let me have a look. Carry on with the comments, mate, and I'll have a look.
Yeah. You need to beat them Sunday, Jake, and I think you will. Keep Chambers the clown, and you think I've been drinking. No, it's a squad player, Lone Star. Come on, he ain't that bad. Tony, does anyone know why Bissouma didn't play for Brighton? Because we've signed him, Tony. No, I wish. I haven't got a clue, mate. No idea at all. I couldn't tell you. I'm sure it'll come out in the wash, though. I know there are a few clubs starting to look at him. Ibrahim, Diesel, is Arteta in? No. Ibrahim, when have you heard me say that? Never. Not Arteta in at all, mate. That's Terry. You must have us two mistaken. Other than the fact that we both are wearing caps right now, there's a huge difference between us two, mate. Physically, anyway. Danny and Arnie were twins.
Can't see the fixture.
No?
I can't see when it's going to be now. Who is it? Southampton?
And Shrewsbury. Warren's team talk. Hello, Warren. Terry, has Mustafi signed his new contract yet?
Definitely not. That game. So they still haven't got a date for it at the minute.
Okay. Yeah, so Doug, that game, I think, still up in the air, mate. Tony's put Ozil's attitude was poor, so no matter what team you had, I doubt you could build around him. Tony, 100% agree with you. 100% agree. Up the likes. Yeah, come on, guys. Smash the likes, please, for us. Really appreciate it. Come on. Nice and easy to do. And guess what? It's free. Who'd have thought? James Still, Ozil waiting for his £8 million payoff. Exactly. That's why I don't think he's going to go. MN, Diesel, Terry, boys, I've got to go. I'll try to come back later. Take care. Enjoy your night. MN, Omar, why are you two leaving early for? Where are you going? We're in lockdown. Where are you going?
Where are you going, boy?
Oh, dear. What else we got here? Yeah, would bite your arm off, Bissouma. Yeah, James, totally agree. Very good. Do you know what? Him and Partey together what a combination that would be. There's not many players who are going to get through that. Still a lot of fans who look down on Bissouma purely for the fact he plays for Brighton. And let's be honest, there is that snobbery in football. But you know what? For a better club, with all due respect to Brighton, I think it'd be an absolute beast for us, Bissouma. I really do. Physically imposing, big, strong, tall, can mix it. That physicality is what I feel we need the most in midfield. And having that alongside Partey, my God, what a twosome they would be. Yeah, I'll take that all day long, James. All day long.
Fulham have got a corner here, I think it is. Yep, Fulham have got a corner. Low corner comes in, shot. And Tottenham half dealt with it. Fulham still inside the box. Shot comes in. Oh, good save by Lores. And Tottenham give it away.
What minute are you in?
I'm on 15, 39, 40.
Oh, yeah, you're literally 3 seconds ahead of me. I'll take that. Right. Hello, Steve. Steve RFC7. Hope you're good, mate. Could be down to other teams being poor for Arsenal being on a run. Well, there you go.
Listen, you can only put in front of you, though, can't you, mate? That's the thing. We beat Chelsea. A good win against Chelsea. And we've got, obviously, Palace are a bit of a bogey team for us over the years, Diesel. That ain't going to be easy.
No, of course not. No, that won't be easy at all. I said it to you before, mate. It's with Palace. They're one of the teams in this league that I just cannot ever seem to call. One week I watch them; they're absolutely brilliant. Let's be honest; they've got good players in that team who can hurt any team. I watch them the week after, absolutely. It's it's Jekyll and Hyde tell. They're either up there or they're down there, right? They're never in the middle, are they?
No.
But yeah, they do turn up against us, mate. I won't lie, especially Zaha. Right, Alex, what's this about? Lads, apparently there is talk now that Boris is concerned about something from Brazil.
Yeah, it's another strain of COVID.
Oh, you're joking.
Yeah, so really, in all hindsight, he should be shutting the borders down now and stopping anyone coming in from South America.
Christ.
That's all we need at the moment, when today was the highest death rate we've had since this has started.
Yeah. Yeah. Those, am I right in saying this? Because I think you said this the other week, Tel. Those numbers today, so they work 2 hours, 2 weeks behind. So the numbers that we're seeing today would have been the numbers over Christmas. Am I right?
Well, it's just after Christmas Day now, so everything that would have happened Christmas Day with Finney and that, it's sort of that's how it. So that's why they're saying for the next 2-3 weeks, it's going to be quite bad. I mean, they're at capacity now. I heard yesterday that Southend Hospital are running out of oxygen now.
Yeah. I think you said that to me, didn't you? Yeah. Christ. Yeah, they're at full capacity. Very quickly, right? There's this. I was talking to someone yesterday whose sister-in-law works at a hospital, and she said what the government don't tell you, and this is obviously, she's a nurse, so obviously she's seeing it firsthand, right? Yeah. The amount of people, I need her words, the amount of people.
Just hold that thought, just
go on.
Second. Just 1 second here. I've got a dangerous free kick here. Here he comes for the free kick. Free kick comes in. Oh, and it's gone off the wall. Come off the wall for a corner. Sorry, Diesel, go on, mate.
Nice. Well, it's Eric Dyer, isn't it? But no, sorry. She was saying the amount of people that she's seen who are passing away. The amount of 20-year-olds, right? Her words, right? People, the way they portray it, the majority of elderly, right? You don't really hear much about the youngsters, right? And but that's what she said. She said in her hospital, the majority, right, who have just passed, are in their 20s, right? There's a couple of kids, 8-year-olds, right, who are critical, So all this about kids can't get it, they can carry it, but it don't really affect them. It's more when they bring it home to mummy and daddy. I'm telling you now, it can lick down anyone, Till. So, and her words, and I will believe her because she works there, she's seen it, and she's telling me things that I'm not seeing on the news. So, there you go. Scary.
Just to add that, Diesel, my neighbour, he works at Newham Council, and that is the highest death rate at the moment and the highest COVID rates in the country of Newham. And
is it?
He said, yeah. And he said at the moment it's becoming the norm now to go around and clear up flats because people have died and houses. He said, like this time last year, he said obviously it was a big thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh no, we've got to go round and clean someone's house up after they've passed away now and that. Do you know what I mean? But now it's just every day. It's just an everyday thing now.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, mate. He can't. You know what I mean? His face is just like he's distraught.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's ridiculous, mate. And people still think that this is a lie, and the government are lying, and there's no COVID about, and things like that. Well, go and say that to my mum, who's just lost her mum through COVID.
Well, they can keep saying that until it gets one of theirs. And as soon as it gets one of theirs, mate, watch how quick their story changes. Exactly. I keep saying it. These are the same people who are there on every Thursday clapping for the NHS, and they're the ones who are taking the piss with it. So you know what? If it does get one of yours, I hope it doesn't. But if it does, you've not got my sympathy. Let me tell you that now. Sammy Elliott, thank you, mate. Sorry, we almost missed this. Sammy, thank you for your super chat, mate. He's put our recruitment team need to step up big time. I totally agree. We've just mentioned Bissouma. Jack Grealish, I'd love, but let's be honest, he's going to be too expensive, out of our price range. So do you know what? The next best one to get, go and get John McGinn. You know, top midfielder. Go and get Lamptey at Brighton. Failing that, go and get Max Aarons. You know, there are players. We don't have to keep looking abroad all the time. There are players here, gems here. You know, you want another centre half, go and get Lewis Dunk. Connor Cody's another one. You know, good players, good honest players. Go and get them. And they're not going to turn their nose up at the Arsenal. Let's be honest. When you look at the respective clubs that they're at, they ain't saying no to the Arsenal. No, no chance.
Listen,
walk here.
You know, I don't think we'll see any incomings. Right immediately until obviously the Ozil situation gets sorted out, which it will do. He's definitely going this month. There's still teams in for Socrates, so he's going to be going this month, and hopefully we get a couple out on loan, and we can get a couple in. Like I've been saying, as long as we need a couple of good players to come in and help this squad out. If we can get a couple of players in to help this squad out, and then we can keep players from being injured, you know, we've got half a chance. We've got half a chance, but we can't get carried away because and that's what I keep saying. Like, we need to wait for Arteta to get his players in, and that's because even the players. Oh my God, what a save by the Brighton keeper from Son!
Point blank save.
Header. What a great save!
He should have scored that, really.
Oh yeah, look, this cross comes in, and Son is open. He's onside, definitely onside, and he's got a point blank range. What a save!
Oh, hang on, he's off. Weren't Kane offside there?
Yeah, I think, but it doesn't matter, does it? Because it was Son going for the ball.
Okay. Yeah, good keeper.
We got rid of it, but go for a shot again, and it's cleared.
Alexander, nice one, mate. I'll make contact with you. You're on Facebook. Nice one. Thank you very much, mate.
Don't forget, Alex, to like our Facebook page if you don't mind, please, mate, and share it on there. Get the word out.
Oh, cheers, Steve. I followed new Claude of the Banstas on Facebook. Diesel Terry knows I followed the page. Steve, mate.
Oh, Harry Kane. Harry Kane with a point blank range header, diving header. Good goal.
I love Kane, too. How many times have I said to you, I love Kane? I don't care that he plays for them. I'll take him over aubameyang in a heartbeat, mate.
It's a good goal, to be honest.
I love Kane.
Look at this goal from midfield. Great ball over.
What a great... Was that from Holberg?
Yeah, what a cross. And then Kane more or less done exactly what Son just did, didn't he?
Bang. Look at that. What a great ball, though, from Holberg. Pinpoint cross. Bang. Diving header. He's class, Kane. Yeah, good goal. Yeah, looks like the 3-0's on.
Well, we did that, didn't we?
Yeah, let's see what happens. I can't see Fulham scoring, if I'm honest.
I couldn't see Fulham scoring, to be honest, mate.
But yeah, we'll see. It's what they do now. Are they going to go for it and really kill him? Or are they just going to accept that 1-0? Either way, a win's a win, isn't it? But, Steve, thank you very much, mate. No, we could count on you, Steve, because you're one of our most loyal people on this chat, mate. So, yeah, we really appreciate that. Thank you very much. If the board sell Tierney, then that's the day you know Arsenal are done. It's true, you know.
Exactly.
It's true, isn't it?
Right. I think they'd be right.
There'd be an outrage. Oh, mate, Christ, can you imagine? There would be an outrage. Oh, is this true? Bellerin has signed a pre-contract with RB Leipzig. We're going to regret this.
Apparently, that's I've seen that in the paper. But look, at the end of the day, we was talking about this the other day, Diesel.
Yeah.
If he likes Arsenal and he loves Arsenal, then he'd sign the contract. If he don't, then as far as I'm concerned, his heart's not in Arsenal. So you know what I mean. If a big money move comes along, then his eyes will be turned. He's not into Arsenal. So this will prove to me as an Arsenal fan, Diesel, that if he loves Arsenal and he wants to play for us, he'll sign the deal. If he doesn't and he makes loads of demands, then to me that means if another big deal comes along once he signed that deal, his eyes are going to be turned. So I don't want that.
Yeah, I think from what I'm hearing, I think the $100,000 thing. I don't think that's true. I think the main thing is he wants playing time, which is understandable, right? You know, I get that. So really, that's for the club. That's for Arteta. If they really do rate him, then they have to promise him some sort of game time. You know, I'm not saying he's going to be starting every game, but at least be on the bench and sort of, just come on, for half an hour to go or whatever. Just give him a lot more than what he's been getting currently. So I can't see why we. Go on.
Yeah, the only thing you just open up a can of worms in for me. Is that how many other players are going to start doing that from the youngsters? Well, look, you look what you've just done for Bellerin. Why ain't I getting that? Do you know what I mean? He hasn't earned his stripes yet.
But to be fair, I think he's shown enough. He's shown enough to be able to go in, knock on Mikel's door and say, look, right, my contract's up. Either I'm going to go or you give me more minutes, right? Because when he has come on he scored, and he has looked impressive, right? And for me, he deserves to start. He must be looking at Eddie and thinking, what more have I got to do, right, to get playing time as what Eddie does, right? Eddie works hard, but he works hard. He doesn't score anywhere near enough goals. I know he's sort of in and out of the team, but he does get quite a lot of minutes, though, Eddie. When you think about it, he does. Bellerin don't get none. So I can't. If I was him, I can understand it and think, look, if you rate me and you want to keep me, I've done the business down here in the reserves in the under 21s. I've earned the right to at least get some minutes. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Give me some minutes. What's it going to hurt? If we're in a game, we're 2-3-0 up. Give him half an hour. Do you know what I'm saying? That dead rubber game that we had in the Europa League when, the group was sewn up anyway. What a game to, play him, for the old games. Let's see what he can do. Things like that, he must look at and think, I can't even get on in this game. Do you know what I mean? So I do get it. I do get it.
No. I do understand that sort of side of it. But at the end of the day, that's what I mean. If he's got Arsenal in his heart, I mean, look, let's look at Martinelli, look at Saka, excuse me, look at TNE. You can see they've got Arsenal in their heart at the moment. Do you know what I mean? They love Arsenal. They love the club, everything. They want to be there. It's exciting times for the youngsters at the moment. So for me, that's what I'm saying. For me, looking at the way Saka's come along, looking at now look at Smith Rowe. You know what I mean? He doesn't look like he's going to get dropped now. He's got his chance. He's in there. TNE's in there. You know what I mean? So let's be honest, even though he might not get a lot of minutes this season, next season, I think he would get some minutes. Without a shadow of that. And then obviously once he gets their minutes, he's got to prove himself. And if he proves himself, then it's not a problem. But at the end of the day, this is all hypothetical, don't forget. Because just because he's come on, he scored a couple of goals, which is brilliant, he could turn out to be the biggest waste of space. It could go the other way. That's what I'm saying. At the moment, we don't know.
Yeah, it could be. But then if you got a youngster who's banging in the goals, at the obviously, the under 21s, under 18s, then and plus we used to place such a great emphasis on our youngsters, what we call the Hale End kids, and that we need to protect that. We've seen enough now to know that this kid could be some player. When you think that like a wonder kid sort of, like a diamond in the rough, right?
Yeah.
And as what you just said there about he'll probably get a lot more minutes next season. Well, that's for the club to sell that to him. You know, because it wouldn't surprise me if there's not really been any communication, because we all know a lot of these chats now are dealt with by agents, right? But, you know, that's for the club. That's for the money men at the club to earn their money and sell. It's like a salesman. Sell him on the idea. Sell him saying, look, it might be a bit scarce this season, but next season, with the introduction, you know, because we're placing a bigger emphasis now on youth. When you look at Emil Smith-Rowe, Martinelli, Saka, those three alone, right? You know, you could throw Tierney in there. You know what I'm saying? Bellerin, we want you to join that core, you know, to be amongst that core. But that's not really going to come to fruition until next season, because so much crap is leaving in the summer, right? Our emphasis, we're going to be focusing more on the youth next season. Bellerin must hear that and think, God, you know what, I want to be a part of that. You know, but it's for the club to sell that to him, because he's got 15 clubs apparently, right, lining up to, you know, to sign him. And to be honest, that's flattering. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but the club have got to do their bit, Till. If they do their bit and he still doesn't want it, then all right, it is what it is.
All I'll say is that he will probably get first team football abroad. He won't get first team football over in England, not in the Premiership, not even with Brighton, Sheffield United or anything. I mean, you look at Sheffield United, they bought Brewster from Liverpool and he hardly gets a game.
No, yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, you know, the prospect of going abroad and playing for these teams and having first team football, might be great. But it could go the other way. If you don't do it out there, then all of a sudden, no one's going to want you.
Yeah, I think, you know.
I think personally, he should, you know what I mean? If he's got anything about him, if he loves the club, I mean, he's been with us for ages, hasn't he? He's been right through the ranks, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So he knows what we're about. He knows what, you know what I mean? And what you just said about them players, you can even chuck, look, we don't think they're that good at the moment, but Willock, Eddie in there. So you get your chances. Like you said, Eddie's gets a load of minutes. Willock gets a load of minutes. I don't think Willock is going to make it myself as an Arsenal player.
No.
But he still gets minutes. So it just goes to show you that, you know, you will get minutes.
Yeah, but then on the flip side, right, do you not think that Bellerin looks at players like Willock, looks at players like Eddie and thinks, hang on a minute, you know, there's got to be a pathway, Tel, right? You know, there's got to be a pathway from obviously the under-18s, the under-21s. And if you're doing the business consistently, and Bellerin has been, he's been ripping it down there, right? Yeah. You know, so he's earned the right to at least get on the bench. He doesn't even get on the bench, you know, in a lot of these Premier League games, right? So he must be looking at Willock thinking, Willock gets the odd game here and there, right? And he plays more or less the old game, right? What has he done? What's he done to warrant that? Then he must look at Eddie. You know, plenty of fight, plenty of running. Eddie, he'll work for you. He'll run like a dog. But what has Eddie done to warrant getting those minutes? Me, on the other hand, I've been killing it down here. I can't even get on the bench. These guys are playing in the first team. So if that was me, surely I would look at that and think, nah, can't keep going on like this. I'm killing myself down here in order to step up there. Put me on the bench at least. That's a start. You're not even doing that. But then, like I say, it's a chat he's got to have. I'm not into all this agent rubbish, because whatever he's telling his agent, how do we know that his agent's not going in there and saying something completely different? I don't trust agents, right? I liked it how it was in the olden days, where manager talks to the player knocks on the manager's door. Gaffer, boss, have you got 10 minutes? Yeah, come on. And they sit down and they air it out. Right? Yeah. Now if you want to talk to me, you have to go through my agent, and then I have to go through your Tel. Come on, that's just messy. I know. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Look, at the end of the day, look, you know, this is what I don't get. You know, you got fans saying that why do other fans lower their expectations and that? Look where we was, you know, 3 or 4 weeks ago with under Arteta, we was 15th. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be lowering your expectation on record. Why are Arsenal fans now lowering their expectations on Bellerin? No disrespect for him. We don't even, I mean, I know he's been doing it, but let's go back to Mr. Arsenal himself, Tony Adams. You know, you cut him and he had Arsenal running through his veins. He already said that, you know what I mean? When his contract was coming up, he didn't even look at the contract, just went in there and signed the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we should be looking at. You know, we are the Arsenal. Listen, if you don't want to be in, then off you go, son.
It's true. You'd be very hard pressed to find another Tony Adams, and I think the closest you're going to get to that, this is where I think Arsenal need to look more at their academy, right? Yeah. I've been saying it for years. Look how long we struggled for a right back. So we were putting every player in at right back who wasn't a right back. They were just there to cover. Maitland-Niles is not a right back. So my argument is, well, hang on a minute. Who's our right back then in the under 21s? Who's our right back under 18s? Why can't you promote him, right, and give him a go? Because at least then we've got a recognised right back. And do you know what? He might just turn it on and do the business. Promote these kids. Look at Emil Smith-Rowe. He's playing really well. Now, that really, let's be honest, that fell into Arteta's lap, right? He stumbled onto something brilliant. And he'd be a fool to get shot of it. And at the moment, he hasn't been. He's been playing him, and it's been working. So but that's Smith-Rowe. There are players I've heard down there who are meant to be better than Smith-Rowe. So I'm looking at it thinking, give these players a chance. And in the process of that, you're saving yourself as a club. You could potentially save yourself millions. And if we promote the youth then these young prospects aren't going to want to leave Arsenal because they know if they put in the work, right, there is a pathway to that first team, to the first, there is a pathway there. Scott Parker is there, by the way. Yeah, go on, sorry.
Stephen, I just see you, Finn. He said, who's doing the show tomorrow? It's the transfer. We're doing the transfer from now on. Hopefully every day. If not, it'd be 3-4 times a week, but it should be every day as long as I can do it at 3 o'clock. It'd be the transfer rumour update show. Tomorrow we've got the legend himself. Mr. Kenny Ken will be with us at 3 o'clock. So he'll be with me doing that. So please tune in. And when you see it advertised, please like it, share it, and get the word out there. And let's get these subscribers up. Like I said, on tomorrow night's show, we will be announcing some prizes that will be up for grabs to help us get to the 40k. So we need people out there to help us share it, help us get to the 40k, and then one person will win hopefully a few prizes that we're getting together, and just one person to go in the prize draw, and we'll select them once we reach the 40k mark. But we're doing, I can't believe that we're up to 32 already, Diesel.
Yeah. Hang on. Frog in my throat, sorry. Yeah, listen, mate, it's I think we're 40k seems like it's a lot, and it is a lot. And it seems far away. I personally tell if it keeps on going at this pace, there's no reason why we can't get there very, very soon. More and more people are subbing. They must like what they're watching. So yeah, I'm going to take that as a massive compliment. We work bloody hard on this channel. People, unless they've got their own YouTube channel, they don't see what goes on behind it, the social media element of it. This what we do, behind the scenes on StreamYard, and and it's nice. It's nice, and obviously it's nice when we get guests on. Because guys, believe you me, right? And I'm going to say this, I don't really care, right? Months ago, at the start of last year, right, when we joined you, the amount of people who we messaged to try and get on as guests, yeah, and they didn't even respond. They wouldn't even give us a second glance, because there is a massive snobbery in the YouTube world, right? And it just amazes. It still amazes me now. I'm used to it now. I know what's what. I know who's who. But going into this, obviously, we're a little bit, maybe a bit naive, a bit green, thinking, he's all right, she's all right, nice people. You don't even get a response. The minute we start growing, and we're now at 32, some of these people who never responded, now they know our names still. Now they're responding. Now they're messaging us. Yeah.
Fulham.
Dodgers.
Inside the box.
Dodgers. Don't do one.
Sorry, mate. That was a great
No,
move.
that's all right. But
Great
yeah,
move.
but other than that, I'll stop because you know what I'm like when I go on a rant. But yeah, big up Kenny Ken. Yeah, it's tomorrow he's coming, isn't it?
Yeah, tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Yeah, transfer update.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing that. There's a lot more things we've got in the pipeline, and we're definitely going to move this channel forward this year. And we're going to have a lot more content going forward. So yeah, just keep everyone, please. All we can ask is you just to keep liking, subscribing, and sharing on all of our platforms, please, and that will help us grow even bigger.
Yeah. No, cheers, Nino. At least you react with the fans on here, unlike certain shows. Thanks, guys. No need to thank us, mate. Listen, if you guys weren't putting in comments, we'd have nothing to read. So, no, cheers, one. Yeah, cheers, Nino. Why would you not? I don't get it. It's the same with super chats. You know, some channels don't even like read them out, and I think, blimey, like people work bloody hard for their money. Least you can do is read it out. They don't even do that. That's why I don't do super. I don't believe in them. I don't. Nah, sorry. On this channel, we'll always read them out. It's not just super chats, Tell. No. It's the majority of the comments. Some I'm going to miss, but yeah, we try and get them. You know, the majority in, whether it's a super chat, whether it's a normal comment or whatever.
I say 9.5 times out of 10. You know, we're on the ball. I mean, don't get us wrong. Sometimes we do get carried away ourselves when we're in the sort of flow of things, and Diesel know that he's talking rubbish and he's got to listen to what I'm saying to correct himself. I'm only joking.
I know you are, mate, because I know that's rubbish. Yeah. It's normally me schooling you, Terry, but come on. Ask Tony. Tony knows. Go on.
But no, you know, sometimes we do get carried away ourselves, and we're you know, things happens, but you know what I mean? We will always put the chats up on that, because from the start, when we started this, we always said we ain't going to come away from that. And that's the truth, Diesel.
No, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Listen, it's like we said it before, you know, didn't we? There's probably certain people who, you know, go into this humble as you like, you know, just normal guys, and then obviously the fame, it gets to them, money can get to them, popularity can get to them, all of a sudden they start believing their own hype, you know, and they start being up themselves, Tell. And you know, listen, where we stand us, mate, you know, we're not like that. We still know our roots, so it doesn't matter how big this channel gets or whatever, we're always going to be ourselves. It's as simple as that. People like that and they respect that, great. If they don't like it, then go and watch the circus over there. You know, no point you being here.
No, exactly. James Steele, thank you very much for your super chat. Rant away, lads. Rant away. Need the passion.
Exactly. No Come on, James. Big up, mate. Nice one.
James again said, you read all comments. You're all good stuff. Down to earth, honest, true Arsenal fans. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that.
No, exactly. Just be listen, it's easier being yourself than what it is being fake. So what's the point in being fake? Have your own mind. Have your own mind.
You always read yours out, Lone Star. What you're talking about? Always read your ones out.
Yeah, and we can prove it because you said you didn't like Chambers, Lone Star, and I put it up. So yeah, we do.
Let's say there's boy, it's been away for a long time. Good to be back. It's great to have you back, mate.
It's been a while, actually, Forza. How you been, mate? You all right? You well?
Tony said, that's what makes this channel unique, the interaction. Thanks, mate. Exactly. Appreciate that.
Nice one, Tan.
James, big up from Bethnal Green.
Wow, come on, from the manor. Nice one, James.
Oh, Mickey Flanagan, son. Mickey Flanagan. I was watching him last night again. Brilliant.
Oh, he's class, isn't he? He's class, mate. He's class.
Absolutely brilliant.
Class. I'm telling you, I could watch him. I could watch him every night, mate. Watch him every night. In fact, you know, now you've said that, you've put me in the mood. I might have to watch him after this.
It's the walk, innit? It's the walk up and down the stage. I love it. You know what I mean? It's brilliant.
It's everything, mate. It's the way he tells it. It's his boat. I love. Honestly, I love it, mate. I tell it. What he says, a lot of what he says is true. A lot of what he says, I'm like, do you know what? That is so true because I've done that. You know, or I know him who's like that, or you know, I know a girl who acts like that, and it's just the way he says it. It's all real life, but it's just the way he delivers it is absolutely brilliant. You know,
I'll tell you one where he was saying,
I know what you're going to say.
I met this girl down the restaurant the other night, and do you know what I mean? I said I'll take you out for a date. So I went home, had a shower, had a wash, shaved up and everything, you know what I mean? Got all dressed nice and crisp. And he said, like, I went round there and knocked on the door, and what'd you hear? A bloody dog, he said. A bloody dog. Woof, woof, woof. You know what I mean? He said, oh, now I'm going to stink of dog and things like that. He's going to jump all over me. And as I walked in, like, she's there saying, blah, 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 how you doing? Yeah. And the dog's just staring at me, you know what I mean? Just staring at me. And he said, she said, right, I'm just going to go out and get my bag. And then she goes up the bag. The dog is looking at him, and he put his leg behind his head and he started licking his ass, right? And he was looking at him, and the dog was looking at Mickey back, saying, I've got you, I know you. And then the girl comes downstairs and she says, right, I'm ready now. Just before we go, what does she do? She goes up to the dog. Oh, bye-bye, darling, bye-bye, darling. And the dog starts licking all her lips and everything like that. And then he peeped over her shoulder and went, ha, you can't do anything now, can you? Brilliant.
It's so true, isn't it?
The way he said it is just brilliant, mate.
That's the dog's way of saying, I own you. I own you.
Exactly. I've got to.
Have more seconds.
He's half-time here, Tottenham 1, Fulham 0. To be honest, I think Fulham have done well keeping it 1-0 at the moment.
Yeah, not they have.
Couple of chances. Tottenham have had a couple of chances too, but yeah. Bloody hell, the theme of steak ash. Yeah. Know that well, son. Know that well.
I'm your Venus. What was I going to say? Where is that Venus? That rings a bell.
It's it depends. The main one, it was on what was it? There was one on Mile End Road. That was when they redone it. I can't think where the first one was.
Hey James, seeing as you're from Bethnal Green, mate, I know you know about Metropolis, yeah? Cambridge Heath Road. That's been there for time, isn't it, Tel? That's been there for donkeys, mate.
Well, listen, years ago, me and my dad had our own minicab firm, and we used to have the contracts in there with the bouncers.
Yeah.
So, like, honestly, like back at, I mean, this is how long ago it was. A local fare at the time, Claude, Diesel, was £3, right? Was £3 a local fare, but their local fare, yeah, £3 with local fare, right? Their local fare was a £5, right? So you can, like, wherever you was going, the money was a lot more. Do you know what I mean? So, but the best part of it was they had their own price list, right? All we had to do was give them a couple of quid on each drop, right? So we had fares going to like Chislehurst, the posh area, but
well to do, that's it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So what they used to do, they used to come out and they used to say, right, he's going Chislehurst, it's £70, right? So they knew exactly how much they got to pay anyway, because they knew that if there was any trouble, they would never get back in that place. Do you know what I mean? So it was all for £70. As soon as someone got in the back of the car, £70, they go, right, £70 to take me to Chislehurst. Can you do me a favour? Take me to Stratford Sauna, wait outside for me, and then I'll give you £100. Bang, sorted, done. Oh, honestly, mate, the amount of money we used to earn back then was ridiculous. Absolute ridiculous.
Either Stratford Sauna or there's one in Manor Park in there. So I've heard. Someone's told me that. Anyway, Valence Road, Douglas. Swiftly moving on from that. Yeah, Valence Road, mate. Remember that? Blind Beggar Pub. Aye. Who's that treacle on Terry's lap? Hey? Hey? My God, what is Tracy doing at yours? Oh, that means Claude must be around there as well. Quality.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I know Metropolis, opposite the old Bishop Bonnet pub. Come on, mate. First televised gig of Chaz and Dave. I was born on that road to Vicky. Yeah, come on. Do you know what? Vicky Park. I love Vicky Park.
Beautiful place.
Very famous park, you know. Very famous park.
Yeah. Do you know when they do all the shows and that, all like the TV shows, I always bring it over Vicky Park.
Yeah, Vicky Park's lovely, mate. I'll take the boy over there sometimes. James, there's you might know this. Vicky Park, what's that? You know, you got the entrance going in. There's a pub opposite on the roundabout. They've revamped it, so it's quite a trendy pub now, right? It's actually really nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it? That was further down.
I can't remember what it's called, but it's on the you know what I mean, didn't you? It's on the corner. Across the road, you got the roundabout. Across the road, you're at the entrance to the park.
Oh yeah, no, you're talking about what is that called?
Full of yuppies now. Yeah, it was when I was in there, mate.
What is that called?
Oh, is that your dad? Is that Charlie?
Yeah. He changed
his I'm thinking what's going on there. Terry, stop giving our secrets away.
The crown, that's it. The crown.
Crown. Nice one, James. Nice one, Tony. Yeah, the crown. That's the one.
It's changed. Yeah. It changed, didn't it? Into a restaurant, and I think it changed into a yuppie pub. Things like that. I don't know what it is at the minute.
That's it. Terry, is that bullseye off of Oliver Twist, Bill Sykes' dog? Yeah. Come on, Douglas. Yeah, mate. Yeah, you said cockles and mussels outside. I think that's still there, you know, James. It was when I was there.
You got Bar Vista now, haven't you? Around the back of it, both Vista.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice little pub, that, honestly. It's quite trendy now. Like they've obviously, you know,
all round there. Even Bethel country.
Reminds me of Falls and Horses. Remember Stephen, Cassandra's boss? Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Finger up now. You know what I mean? Lift the finger up around there now.
Yeah. Get your heads around this one. What is a female swan?
Bloody hell. Steve Archibald owned the Bishop Bonner. And
Terry Fennick, expert.
Because Finney used to own the Victoria and the Dundee. Charlie Magri, the boxer.
Okay.
Dundee.
I'll tell you another pub. I think I've told you this as well, Tel. It's still there, actually. Really nice pub. I haven't been here in ages. The Seven Ball.
Yeah. I think that's shut
Lovely,
down.
mate. No, I'm sure it's still there.
Is it still there?
Yeah, it's still there on the corner. Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah. No, but, yeah. That's right on the corner on Bethnal Green Road, isn't it? On Hackney Road.
Oh, I know what it is. It's a Bic. Oh, mate. Tell you what, nothing ever. You'll never see anything better on telly, mate.
No, I do not, Douglas. I might be an East Ender, but I do not eat jelly dills. No, I do
not. No. I draw the line at pie and mash, Doug. Pie and mash. I could eat that every day, mate, without fail. Every day.
Oh, beautiful. Bagels and all. Bagels.
Yeah, bagels and all. People say it's bagels. No, it's bagels. Bagels, right?
Bagels. Bagels is American.
Exactly.
Bagels is American. And if you go down the bagel shop down the Brick Lane, it's got an E in it. Bagel.
Oh, mate. Brick Lane. Salt beef.
Oh, salt beef, mate. Oh,
curry houses as well. You want a curry, mate? That's the place to go. Yeah, Salmon and Bull. Yeah, still going. Still there.
Yeah.
Still there. Well, after what's been going on lately, mate, Christ, I fear for any pub now.
Lord Walworth down old Ford Road. Used to drink me there and all a few times.
Yeah.
Donny,
Palace. What do you reckon?
Do you know what? Palace ain't been playing that well, and if we put our right team out, Smith Rowe, Saka, TNE, obviously I think we'll have Gabriel and Partey back if we need them. I don't think Dolly. I don't think we should change Mari and Oldin at the moment, considering we've won our last 4 games and only letting 1 go.
Yeah.
I'm going to go. I think we can win 3-1. That's my prediction. What about you?
I've got a feeling it's going to be a draw.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1-1. Something about Palace, like when they come to our place, I don't know. I just think it's going to be tough. Yeah, I think it's going to be a draw.
Okay.
I think they're going to raise their game against us. They always do. I think Zaha's just going to turn out to be an absolute. He's probably turning into Messi tomorrow, mate. Because he wants to come to us, and obviously, the club didn't, go in for him or whatever. He's got a point to prove in his mind. He's got a point to prove. He's going to want to put himself in that shop window. What better game? So. And Eze worries me. Eze worries me.
If we can keep them too quiet, then I think it'd be quite an easy game, to be honest.
Yeah. Aubameyang giving an interview for beIN Sport and admitting he is struggling a lot. Did they also ask him why is he struggling? Why? What's behind it? Did they put him on the spot, Beaker? I bet they didn't. So I'm saying he's struggling. Well, why? What is it? What's going on?
Jordan saying 2-0 Palace. I think Jordan saying 2-0 Palace. Keo saying, thank you for your super chat, mate. He said, Castle's Pie Mash near Camden Road Station. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I ain't been to that one.
No.
I ain't been to that one. The best one for me, Keo, the best one for me, mate, is Roman Road.
You got a couple. You used to have 2 down at Roman Road, but there's I don't know if they're still there anymore. I think they're gone, aren't they?
I'll tell I've been down there in Yonks, mate. There was one at Chris Street as well.
They do. You know that, don't you?
Hey? Oh yeah, but what? How far do they go?
Yeah, to here. To here.
Oh, don't tell me that, because I've just had dinner and all. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to diet. But yeah, send me the link. Send me the link. I'll start my diet tomorrow.
10 pies, 10 muffins, 10 liquor. Lovely, son. Lovely job. Bam. Order.
That's what do you know what? Right, they used to have a lovely. I don't think it's not there anymore. Chapel Market, Islington. That's where I used to work years ago.
Yeah.
They had a lovely pie mash down there, but that's not there anymore. Shame. Shame. But no, Keo, thanks for the super chat, mate. Really appreciate that. Castles, I shall try that. Yeah, obviously, when everything's open again and up and running. What did I just see there?
I just said pie mash or fish and chips.
Pie mash.
Pie mash.
I love both. But yeah, if I had to pick one, pie mash.
Without a shadow of that.
I don't think I could have fish and chips every single day. I think it'd bore me. Pie mash could never bore me. I think that's what it is.
It's the liquor. I love the liquor. The liquor goes well with the pie mash, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But when you go in, you have to get an orange juice in one of them cartons. You can't have a tin or anything like that. It's got to be proper. Them polystyrene cups.
Yeah, white polystyrene cups.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And when you get your pies, you got to turn them over. That's what I'll do.
Well, you got to, haven't you? Because you've got to open it up a little bit to let the steam out.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, to everyone else, food is it's just fuel. To me, it's like an unexplored country. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Love it. What's your take on this, Tilt? Shall we bite the bullet and get Pepe out? Sorry, he's had long enough now.
Yeah, at the moment, there's a load of other players that we need gone for me. You know what I mean? So I know that he cost that amount of money. Look, I think he still can come good. He's still only young, don't forget. No, he's still only 21, isn't he? So I don't know. I just think there's a load more other players that I want out before him, Diesel.
Oh, Pepe.
So yeah.
Is he 21?
Is he 21?
No chance.
How old is he then? I thought he
No,
was
he's about
quite
27,
young.
isn't he? 26, 27? Oh, if someone in the chat can confirm that.
Oh, 25, sorry. 25.
Oh, is he 25?
Yeah. But there's too many other players that we need out. Tottenham on the break here. It's just started. Oh, great. Tackle there. Harry Kane puts it back across, but the keeper's got it.
Yeah, good tackle.
What about you, Diesel?
Yeah, I'm the same as Nino. Do you know what? I like him. And I did say last season, I said, look, you know, he needs a season to adapt. Don't forget that when he come in, he had no pre-season. He's played under four different managers now, or three. I think I always said I think we'll see the best of him this season. But Pepe is he's just a player who really frustrates me. Right, frustrates me. I get what a lot of fans are saying about the fact that he needs a run in the team. I get that he does, but when he has come in and played for me, I take a lot from body language. Do you know what I'm saying? And he just looks to me like he can't be bothered. I've seen in flashes, right? He can be an absolute baller because I think when we got him, for me, I thought he was going to be like our Eden Hazard. You know, Hazard was at Chelsea. I looked at Pepe like that. 72 million pound player coming in. He's going to rip it up. Yes, he's going to struggle at first. You know, take time to adjust, but something will just click, and I think he'll just go on the rampage. Right? Certain games I see flashes, right? But let's be honest. You know, I can't keep giving him excuses. If he's if he's working hard and it's just not coming off, I look at Saka, right? Not every game Saka plays is brilliant, but I know I can see at least Saka works hard. He's trying things. Might not always come off, but he's trying. I look at Pepe. He just looks a bit too lightweight for me. I don't know what it is. He just looks. He doesn't go past a man, right? And he's got pace. He's got trickery. He can dribble. So those three components he's got. Why is he not going past? You know, no right back for me fears him. And every right back in the league should fear him. They should. Do you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, left back, sorry. But, you know, that's what I'm saying. He cuts inside too much. Take your man on. Take it to the byline. Get, whipping them crosses. He's got the ability to do it. But there's something, it's like the clutch is on with him. You just want someone to take the clutch off him and just let him go. Let him be free. But I don't know. There's something not. I don't know. Something ain't clicking with him, mate, for me.
Yeah. Everyone, we've got a new Facebook page. Just looking at this Fulham, I've got a chance. They're going backwards at the minute. We've got a new Facebook page. If you can click the link in the chat, go over and just like the page for us and just share it. And we'll try and get as many likes. Fulham got a chance. Oh, is it the side netting? Unlucky. Yeah, and just to try and help us build our Facebook page up and try and get as many people to like it as possible. That would be much appreciated. Thank you.
Nice one. Cheers, guys. Yeah, look, Tony's put in Robbie. That's it, Robbins. Robbins moved out to Snaresbrook, but the snobs didn't like the pies, so they did steamed salmon and mash. Absolute disgrace.
Oh,
that's wrong.
No.
I love salmon. Don't get me wrong, but that's wrong. No, that don't be snobbery, Tone. That's what it is. It's snobbery.
Disgusting.
Hey, AC.
Hey.
Yes, lads. Hope you well. Need to get you on one of our shows soon. Keep on the grind. AC, you know.
It's seen it all.
Big up, mate. Hope you're well. Hope the channel's going well, man. Hope it's all going good. Ain't seen you in a while.
Yeah. Sounds good, mate.
AC, you know. I love AC, man. Subscribe to his channel, by the way, guys. GNA TV. It's a really nice guy. I think he does it with his partner Jim. Two good guys, really nice guys. So yeah, go and subscribe to him, give him some support.
He's kept it in. Well done. Fulham got a chance here. Cross comes into the box. Oh, it's too deep. Too deep. Tottenham they've dealt with it.
Oh, you would turn your pie upside down. I just don't get it. I always ask for burnt pies, loads of salt, vinegar, white pepper. Yeah, I've always turned them upside down, mate. I don't know what it. It's a thing.
I'll tell you what I do. Do you know what I do? Because the best bit is the crusty bit at the bottom for me at the pie. I love it.
Yeah.
Pastry. So
when it soaks. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the juice and all that. That's why I do it. And the white pepper, definitely, man. Oh, I love it.
Oh yeah. You got to put loads of vinegar.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Loads of vinegar. I love jelly deals, any fish food. Yeah, I love fish, mate. I'm a deep sea diver, and I bet you are. I'm a deep sea diver, and I like to get a lobster or a crab to bring up yummy. Douglas, do you know what? The kind of guy I am, when I read a comment like that, I think something else. But yeah, fair play to you, mate. I too am a deep sea diver. In fact, Claude is going deep sea diving right now.
Ain't we all, son? Ain't we all?
Yeah. Oh, bless him. Oh, God. Pepe needs to start playing. Yep. Yeah, he does need a run, Lone Star. I think he does need a run. As club, yeah, he's all right, Douglas. He's been a bit under the weather, mate. We spoke to him earlier on. He's better. The other day when we spoke to him, he more or less lost his voice, could hardly talk. But yeah, he's a lot better, mate. He's a lot better. So I think another 2 or 3 days, it'll be right as rain. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Danny. Pepe is a good player, but it looks like he doesn't care and he has zero passion. That's a warning signal. Yeah, it's the body language. It's like I keep saying, you can tell a lot from. I don't know. He's got that look that he just. If he starts, if he gets subbed off, well, it's one of them. It's one of them. I don't see any. You know what I mean? I want to see him, turn up in the game and proper want it. I've seen him in these Europa League games, like we've done the watch-alongs for him. And with all due respect, when you look at the level of opposition we're playing, with all honesty, Pepe should be running them games, running them. He doesn't. Yeah.
Now look, you know what would be a telling sign is obviously at the moment, things look like they've turned a little bit of a corner, don't they? Let's be honest. We haven't obviously played Chelsea yet, but we've got United in a couple of weeks at the end of this month. And then we'll have the big teams again. Is if he doesn't get picked, if the likes of Saka and Martinelli, which they rightly should be at the moment, be in front of him. If they do get in front of him and they play the game and we go out and absolutely boss them games and win, that's going to be the telling sign of these players. Your Aubameyangs. I mean, Lacazette at the moment's doing the job. You've got to give it to Lacazette. He seems to have got a link with these young players. In the last 2 games now, you look at 2 of them goals in 2 of them games, it was them 3 linking up, Saka, Martinelli and Lacazette. So, you know what I mean? They seem to have got some sort of rhythm going there. So that for me... Yeah, sorry, mate. Yeah, I'm just saying this will be the telling sign that when we play these big teams and hopefully we beat them, the look on their face sitting on the bench, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we paid 75 million for Pepe. We haven't paid anything for Saka.
Yeah. No, yeah. I make you right. I'm seeing a lot more from Saka than what I am from Pepe. And let's be honest, right? Since we put Saka to the right,
yeah,
he's been brilliant.
And who's done that?
He's been brilliant.
Who done that?
Pepe. Saka.
Yeah, but who put him there?
Saka. I think it was one of the coaches who demanded Arteta do it. So
record you.
That's what I heard.
That's don't forget him putting him on the right hand side doesn't automatically show that Saka has been brilliant, but it looks like that it's give freedom to Tierney on the left hand side for some reason, who's flying up and down that left wing, getting him crosses in.
Tierney's been amazing. Yeah, he's amazing. Do you know what the scary thing is? Right, he's I think he can get so much better than what we're seeing right now. You know, there's no telling where his ceiling is. Do you know what I'm saying? But going back to what you just said there about Lacazette, you know, you've got to give Lacazette credit. I mean, you know, we've ripped him quite a bit on here because we just don't see anything from him. Do you know what? Do you know what it is, right, with Lacazette? Do you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of, and I don't know if the guys in the chat agree. He reminds me of, he is a prime Jermaine Defoe. Right, and what I mean by that, because I liked Defoe, but he was very much of a what I call a hot streak type of striker, right? So when the season starts, like Jermaine Defoe was the kind of striker who could score a goal, you know, 10 games straight, right? Then he'll go the next 20 games, he can't even buy a goal. You know, that was always sort of, that was Jermaine Defoe in a nutshell, wasn't it? Right, he'd be on a winning streak, right? He'd be on a hot streak, right? With all these goals, first game goal, second game goal, 5 goals in 6 games or whatever. He'd be on that streak, and all of a sudden he goes dead. And Lacazette reminds me of that. You know, he reminds me of that. So he'll get 5 goals in the last 4 games, but then yet the next 6, 7, 8 games, Lacazette can't score. But at the moment, I think these players appreciate playing with him a lot more than what they do at aubameyang. Because Lacazette, fair play to him, he's scoring at the moment, but he does a lot more in the game tell. Yeah. This is what I said to you. This is why I love Harry Kane, because even when Harry Kane don't score, right, the work rate he gets through, you know, he's passing. Harry Kane's passing is slick, right? And also the assists that he gets. And I look at aubameyang now, and I think he doesn't assist. If he doesn't score, he offers nothing, right? Emil Smith-Rowe works really hard. Saka, the work rate he's got. Martinelli. When you put Lacazette in and amongst them, it works, doesn't it? It works. All of them, they all seem to be in tandem with each other. When you put aubameyang in there, it doesn't look right. It's like he's a passenger and they have to accommodate for him. Lacazette, they know that Lacazette will bring them into the game. He can hold. Do you know what I mean? It's
I get it. I get it.
You know.
We've got Chris Davidson in the thing. He said Emery gave Saka, Smith-Rowe their first game. I didn't say that, Chris. What I said was it was that Emery. That Arteta was the one that's put Saka on the right and give that space now to Tierney on the left. And actually, I think it was Arsene Wenger that gave them their first appearances, didn't he? Smith-Rowe and Saka. I'm sure it was. I may be wrong.
Emery.
I may be wrong, but let's. Chris, just out of interest, are you the one on Twitter that's got quite a few followers? Or is it another Chris Davison? Let me know, mate. Who else we got? Voting underway on the impeachment, not concluded. It has, mate. It's just come up, breaking news on my phone that they've voted to impeach him. So don't know what that's going to cause a bit of trouble, isn't it? Unfortunately. But you know better than me being out there, mate, and Glenn in New York and that. So just stay safe in that, yeah?
Donald Trump becomes the first president in US history to be impeached twice.
Yeah. Fulham have got a really, really dangerous free kick here just outside Tottenham's area.
Oh, blimey, yeah.
Got a good chance here.
All right, who's taking this? Who is that? Cavallero?
Free kick. Straight at the wall. Terrible. Chris said, Terry, I know you're only, look, if you're joking or not, Chris, it's not a problem. Banter all the way. And thanks for letting me know that you're not the other one. That you don't do that. It's definitely a disgusting interesting platform, mate. It definitely is.
That's it, true. Yeah, it's only banter. Chris, I'm trying to teach Terry that to take it as banter. We know how precious Terry gets, especially when you mention a certain Mikel.
Come on.
Oh, must be another. Yeah, I mean, Chris has put this as well. Yeah, and this is true. Good evening, lads. Partey coming back would be a big plus. Yes, it will. I still think you won't see the best of Partey, though. It all depends on who partners him. Because we can't expect him to do all the work in the midfield on his own.
I'm open.
Sorry.
At the
It's not
moment,
this January in the summer. Just get a proper. Do you know what I mean? Tell a Bissouma, a John McGinn. I'll take either. Come on, John McGinn. Look at Kieran Tierney, right? That Scottish tough. John McGinn's another one. Get them in.
Yep.
Martinelli, same as Sanchez. That hard work. South America, man. I'm telling you, tap that market up, Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? Tap it up.
No, exactly.
Oh.
I'll tell you what's interesting. What's your team for tomorrow, Diesel? Because the only one at the moment that I think is injured is obviously Martinelli, but he was in training today. I think tomorrow's game might be a game too quick again for him with that injury with his ankle.
I wouldn't play him. I wouldn't play him.
Yeah. So
I wouldn't play him. Pretty much the same. The same as. Actually, no. So I put the only changes I'd make. The same team. The only changes I'd make. I wouldn't have Bellerin at right back. I'd put Maitland-Niles in.
Yeah.
Gabriel's back, isn't he? So
he's back.
I'd take Holding out. So I put Marie and Gabriel.
Yeah.
Tierney. Of course, the first name on my team sheet would be Tierney. Partey, I don't think, is back tomorrow, is he? Even if he is, it's too soon. Yeah, we've got to be so careful with these players. What would I do? Who would I put there? I can't pick Xhaka. I can't. I'm sticking to my guns on that. I just can't forgive him, Tell. It doesn't make any of my teams, if I'm honest with you. But then you're looking, if you cross, who else have we got? I'd go Ceballos, Willock. I'd go them two. I just can't pick Granit Xhaka. I can't stand him. I can't pick him. I can't. I'd pick those two. I'd put Willock in front of Xhaka. I would. Saka. I'll put Saka on the right. On the left. Do you know what? Smith Rowe in the middle. On the left, I would try Pepe. On
the left.
Yeah, I would. I'd try him on the left. I would try. I would because I know he has played left. It's not working for him on the right, but I look at Saka and I think I think Saka's much better on the right. Believe it or not, I'd like to try that same experiment and put Pepe on the left. And see how that works. That way, you got pace, you got power, you got dribbling ability, and really go at them. Up front, I'd have lacazette. I would drop aubameyang. We said it before, Tell. You've played your way out of the team. Now it's you need to earn your shirt back. You need to play your way into the team now. And let's be honest, you can't drop lacazette. He's scoring goals at the moment. He's working hard, and you see how he celebrates with the youngsters. They look, close knit. So you can't drop that. So yeah, go with that, mate.
Me personally, I would go with Leno in goal. I'd have obviously Tierney left back. I wouldn't bring Gabriel back yet. Like I said, we've had 4 games. We've won them and only letting 1 goal at the moment. So I wouldn't change the defensive pairing at the moment. So I'd keep Mari and Holding. I'd put Maitland-Niles at right back, me personally. You know how much I hate him, but at the moment, I don't think we've got anyone else there that can play that role, and that's Xhaka as a defensive midfielder. We've got no one else that can do that for me, especially if I'm going to have Partey and Smith Rowe running forward. We're going to need someone there just as backup, not going forward. And let's be honest, I mean, he made an impact in the last game, and he scored a great free kick against Chelsea. So I'm not saying that I want him in my squad all the time or whatever. I'm just saying at the moment, he's the best of what we've got at the moment. I think he's better than El Nini. I'm not really a lover of El Nini, to be honest. And then I would personally go with Saka on the right, Lacazette in the middle, and I will just because he scored in the last game. Hopefully, that's given him his confidence back. I want to see him playing with Lacazette up there with Saka, Smith Rowe, Tierney on the pitch, and then see how that goes with that thing. If it doesn't work after sort of the first half or whatever, and he still looks like, nothing there, aubameyang, that's when I take him off. And then bring Pepe on and
What, you start aubameyang?
I start aubameyang just for the next game. Yeah, not for just because he scored the goal, and I'm hoping that might be.
Yeah, but that was a tap-in. We could have scored that. What else did he do the whole game?
Sometimes you just need that, Diesel. Sometimes you just need that to get you back on the ball rolling. Do you know what I mean? A lot of strikers have said that. You just need that one little thing to go for you, and that changes your fortune. Same as Arsenal. 3 weeks ago, we couldn't buy a win. Do you know what I mean? We would have been going in this game 3 weeks ago thinking we're gonna, we've got half a chance of losing this game against Palace.
So where would you play him, on the left?
On the left still, yeah. On the left.
But I get it. I do get it.
But obviously, my decision might have been changed if Martinelli was fit.
Yeah. Oh, if he was fit, mate, aubameyang don't get in this team. Simple as that. This is a good question. Guys, do you believe the myth that the centre-back pairing has to be a right footer with a left footer? Chris, I'm old school, mate. I'll tell you something now. Two centre-halves, doesn't matter what foot they're... Listen, these guys, these players nowadays, these modern-day players, right, are multi-millionaires. They train every single day without fail, yeah? Right? They should be able to play with both feet. I'm sorry. Right? They should be able to play on sand, right? So all this about, he hasn't got a right foot or he hasn't got a left foot. If they're two good quality centre-backs, they will learn how to play together. Good players can play with each other. All that for me is a myth about he ain't got this foot or he ain't got that foot. Sorry, no. If you're good players, you're good players. You can play together. Whatever foot is irrelevant for me. What do you think, Tom?
I don't think. I agree with you, mate. To be honest, I can't really add no more than what you said. It is what it is, a myth in my eyes.
Yeah.
If you're a defender, you're a defender, aren't you? No matter if you're right-footed or left-footed.
Yeah, exactly. If you can defend, that's good enough. I don't really care what foot you can. You know what I'm saying? Harry Gleason's in the chat. Hope you well, Harry.
Hope you well, Harry.
Yeah.
Is that 68 minutes gone? Yeah, 68 minutes gone. Still Tottenham 1, Fulham 0. Fulham have got another free kick here. It's a little bit further out, but still a good chance for Fulham.
Yep. They've done well to keep the score down to 1-0.
They've had the better chances in the second half, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought they'd get whipped, but nah. I look at Fulham now. I'll tell you what, though, Tel, they have got some big players, haven't they? Like physically imposing players.
Yeah,
they got some, big lads in their team, haven't they? Lumps.
Unfortunately, they just don't gel together, do they? And that's what their big problem is.
Yeah, it's just it's a lack of quality, mate. They work hard, but it's just that lack of quality.
They had the free kick. It didn't do anything with it, but they're still on the attack here. And they're not now because that was a poor ball. Oh, no, they've got it back. And they're back on the attack. Still want it. Oh, this is a good chance here. Go on. Just outside the box turns. Oh, good defending, but still got a chance here, Fulham. Cross it in. Ball comes into the box. Tottenham have dealt with it, but Fulham are still on the attack here. Oh, well done. Well done, Harry Kane. Well, got back and defended.
See what I mean? See what I mean, Tel? See what I mean about Kane?
They've just done what they've done in most games, though, Tottenham. To me, they've just got that one goal and then put all their men behind the ball. And Scotty Parker is back, by the way, obviously. Just
yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. No, fair play. Chris Davison. So, Chris, you're going with Leno, Maitland-Niles, Mari, Holding, Tierney, Partey, Ceballos, Smith Rowe, Pepe, Laka, and Saka. So, yeah, no aubameyang.
The only thing is, which I like, don't get me wrong, is that we've got to hope that Partey is proper fit and can go box to box. But every one of them midfielders are more or less forward-thinking players, which we want. Don't get me wrong. But that would be my only thing about it. Is that there's not one there that will sit back.
Four wins in the Smith Rowe. Yeah, aubameyang not consistent enough. Just because he got a tap in, he's offered very little. Tone, exactly.
Tottenham just hit the post.
Was that Son?
I don't know if that was Son or not. He hit the post.
He's another player. Class.
He's fantastic. But let's be honest. Let's be real now, Diesel, right? You take Kane and Son out of Tottenham, what have they got?
Oh no, it's a massive, it's a massive part of their. Let me ask you a question, right? Would you give up Aubameyang and Lacazette and take Son and Kane?
Would I?
Yeah. Would you swap Lacazette and Aubameyang for Son and Kane?
Yeah.
All day long, wouldn't you? Do you know what? A lot of Arsenal fans are like, no. I'm like, come on, look, take off the fact that it's Tottenham. Just forget Tottenham.
Without Sergio, I'll take Son all day long.
Yeah.
All day long. But if they come as a pair, and like you just said, then definitely, yeah.
250 grand a week. They should play with 3 legs. Exactly, Alex. Exactly, mate. That's what I'm saying. Loan staff for 250 grand a week, at least shake a flipping leg. Oh, God. Spurs look very flat. Fulham can still get something out of this. Yeah. Never safe at 1-0. I think they need to get that second goal and put it to bed. Areola is underrated. Areola is the Fulham keeper. He's played well tonight.
Yeah, he made a couple of saves.
Diesel, do you think Ozil's a genius? Stan Kroenke, stop trolling me.
Oh, what a goal by Fulham, 1-1.
You're joking? Serious?
Serious, mate. This is what they do. See, Tottenham. And I can't understand any Arsenal fan that wanted Mourinho as our manager. Absolute boring football. My God. Go 1-0 up and sit back for what? They've sat back for 70 minutes and now look what they've got to do. They've got to go and chase the game again. What a good goal. Great play on this win.
Oh, that number 19. Who's... Oh, what a goal. Good goal. Who's that number 19? Oh, well, great bit of play there.
19 is...
Oh, why are you buffering?
Oh, yeah. Lookman.
Oh, was that Lookman?
Yes, Lookman, yeah.
What's going on here? Hang on.
Yep.
Yeah, the game just switched off.
Guess what? Tottenham are making a substitution now. Why are they making a substitution? Because they've got to go and chase the game now. Winks has come off. I don't know who's gone on. Who's gone on? Oh, Llama. That's all right. It's not a problem. He just wandered around the field. He'd go for a little walk, old Llama. Don't worry about that. He'd go missing.
So am I right in saying about 15 minutes left on normal time?
Yeah. Yep. Fulham fully deserve that though, Diesel.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Fully.
Yeah, no, they've been battling away, mate. Like I said, so you're never safe at 1-0. Even if you're dominating the game, you're never safe at 1-0. It just takes that one set piece or that one free kick, that one corner, that one long shot. You're never safe. They needed to get to.
It's not even that, mate. It's just a bit of luck and all that the other team has to have. Do you know what I mean? Or
yeah, exactly.
Go the wrong way or something like that. Do you know what I mean? And
yeah, a deflection, anything.
Yeah, anything, mate.
You know. All right, let's take that comment off because Stan was trolling me there. Douglas, I totally agree with you with these players. Like Wenger used to say, boy's a good player, can play all positions. Yeah. Yeah, if you're a good player, you're a good player. You know, the foot is irrelevant for me. It's an easy way out to give these players an excuse. We never focused on a left foot or a right foot years ago. If you were a good player, you were getting in. It's as simple as that. You know.
Bloody hell, what is going on here?
Gio Ginelli. Big up, Gio. Hope you're well, mate. Thank you for the super chat. Gio's put Terry and Diesel. Do you think Carlo would have had Arsenal challenging for the top 4 or the league this year? Keep up the great work, guys. Thank you, Gio. Much appreciated, mate. My answer to that is yes. The reason why, Gio, I look at it is we've lost 8 games this season, and we are so even though we've lost 8 games, which is a hell of a lot at this point of the season, we're only 9 points behind Liverpool. Right, with a better manager, an elite manager, right? Experience, yes, but I want elite. If we'd had that, I personally don't think we would have lost 8 games. We would have lost games, but not 8 games. Some of those mistakes that Arteta made, I don't think a better manager would have made. Therefore, I think we would have won more games and lost fewer games. Therefore, that 9-point bridge would have been that gap would have been bridged. We'd have been up there. We would have been up there. Mate. Look on. I've just seen that. Oh my God. Who was that? Was that Mitrovic? No, it wasn't. Looks like him. Cool. Fulham are going for it. Go on.
That was unlucky there.
Oh, no. Cavallero. Lost his cheek. Well, he's playing for him, isn't he?
Just going back to what you was talking about there, Diesel, is that, you know, you're talking about managers and experienced managers and things like that. Well, the 2 managers that you and Claude were talking about at the beginning of the season that you wanted, and what's his name? Ancelotti and Mourinho. Well, Mourinho, with all that experience, you know, is only 6 points in front of us. And Ancelotti is 9 points in front of us. With how bad we have been this season. How bad we've been this season.
Yeah, but so's Klopp. So's Klopp. So, what's your point?
So's Klopp. What do you mean?
Well, look, aren't we 9 points behind Liverpool as well?
No, we're 10. We're 10 points behind.
Oh, sorry. All right. My mistake. 1 point out then. All right. So what? So with that,
no, even him, he's the manager. That's what I'm saying. People keep saying if we had this manager, we might have lost only a couple of games or blah blah. Well, if you take them 2 games away that you're saying that we've lost, then we would have only been a couple of places up anyway. So what is the big deal? I don't understand.
What's that? Oh. No. But the big deal is if we wouldn't have lost 8 games. Tell I don't think we would have lost 8 games if we'd had.
Got to be like
but yeah, that's just my opinion. Listen, that's a loaded question. It's a question that me and you are just never ever going to agree on. But I personally think we wouldn't have lost that many games if we'd had an elite manager in charge of us. And I know what you're saying about we've been piss poor and yet we're only 8-9 points behind. But you have to understand, Sal, this is a season unlike any. We've never seen a season like this. Do you know what I'm saying? If it was a normal season under normal circumstances, we'd be miles down the table. Now,
yeah,
you just put two or three wins together, you jump up. So let's be honest, it's been poor this season. Let's be honest, as a whole in the Premier League.
Listen, hold up! Another one's coming off. Ndombele's coming off, and
Ndombele.
Vinicius, is that how you say?
Yeah, Vinicius is coming on.
Tottenham have got a corner here in the 80th minute. Corner comes in. It's been cleared. Tottenham has still got a chance though. Ball comes back in the box and it goes out for a goal kick. Well done, Fulham. Mourinho don't look happy. Why don't you look happy? You sat there for 70 minutes. Was happy. He was happy with his performance of just defending a 1-0 lead. And now look at him. He's got a club on.
Yeah, how do you know it was him who told the players to sit back? If that was us, and we was 1-0 up, and we sat like we have done, parking the bus.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
We done.
Oh, I just see him celebrating. I thought Fulham has scored another one. Sorry.
It was a replay of the Fulham's goal.
Oh, because I thought you're in front of me. Why would you not have celebrated that? Okay. Do you know what I mean? Well, I'm on my own then, I might tell.
Hold up, we've got a chance here. 4 against. Well, come on, one's in. He's come on. He's done well, when he look, man. Bloody hell, he looks good.
He's a good player.
Oh, he give the ball away there, though. Give the ball away there. Do you know why? I know it's the manager that told them to play that way, because, like you said, and Claude said, he would have the mentality. He's got the experience in his brain. He knows he's been there. He's done it. So we would tell his players how to do it before they cross that line. That's what I always get told. He's got the experience. He knows how to play, Mourinho. He's won things elsewhere. So we would tell his players how to go out there and play. That's why I'm saying that, Diesel.
No, I get that, but you only really get on Mourinho's back when he's losing or he's drawing. When Tottenham win a game, I don't see you say anything about Mourinho. You know what I mean? But equally, when Tottenham win, I don't come to you and say, "Oh, Tell, how does it feel to be wrong about Mourinho?" I don't say nothing because he's a winner. I'm used to it. I'm used to him. But every time he slips up, bang, you are straight in. Mourinho, your manager. Ancelotti, you were the same with Ancelotti, right? Both of these managers are above us. Yeah? Don't forget, Tottenham were below us when he got there. When he got there, they were below us. Now they're above us. So let's be honest, all this washed up nonsense, right?
Hasn't finished yet.
Huh? Doesn't matter, Tell. Well, if we can't predict or judge or discuss anything until the end of the season, why are we doing these streams? So you have to look at it like that. You can't just say, "Is it the end of the season yet?"
Oh no, sorry, he's offside.
We can only talk about what we're seeing at the moment. Yes, they've tripped up tonight. They've tripped up, but fans are going to say, "Oh, we're better than Spurs because we beat Fulham earlier on in the season. Tottenham couldn't beat them. Therefore, that makes us a better team than Tottenham." Doesn't work like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's.
Well,
let's say.
I'm just saying,
I won't change my opinion of him over one game. I think he's a class manager, mate, personally. But I've always said that. I've never swayed from that. I've always said that, so you know that.
No, exactly, mate. Obviously, you like him. That's fair enough. This is what I mean by a typical Mourinho. Do you know what I mean? He does this all the time.
Yeah. No, he does. The difference is 8 times out of 10 it works.
Yeah.
It does work. And I don't hear any Spurs fans moaning, right? When Spurs are winning, if they win a cup this season, no fan is going to think, yeah, we won it, but the way I don't like the way we've played. I don't want him here because he's negative. Yeah, we won the cup, but there will be no but. It's going to be, we won. Yeah, but you played rubbish. Doesn't matter. We won a cup. Doesn't matter how we played. We won a cup. Do you know what I mean? That's how Spurs fans will go on. When he first got the job, do you remember? A lot of the Spurs fans, right? They love Poch, right? I don't see any Spurs fans talking about Poch now. Poch is long gone.
They might do if they don't win anything this season.
But that's fans in general, mate. That's what they do. They'll keep quiet until it gets to a point. Then they'll come out the woodwork and start talking about Poch again. You know what I mean? And that's not just Spurs fans. That's all fans in general. You know,
to be fair, rightly so and all. If he doesn't win anything this season, then why did they get rid of Poch?
Because he took him to a certain level. He couldn't ever. He could only take him. You know, like you get some managers who can only take a club to a certain level. Then obviously, what the club want to do, they want to build on that, bring in a better manager, a more experienced manager. Poch is, let's be honest, he's a good manager, but he ain't won nothing. He's never tasted it.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? Like, you bring in a manager who's been there, done it, won it, got the t-shirt, who knows what it takes to get over that line, right? Yeah. And the Spurs we're seeing at the moment, yes, they're tripping up tonight. You know, they've had a couple of dodgy results, but on the whole, let's be honest, they're up there, right? They're in that title mix, and it's looking very likely that they will win a cup this season. You know,
I don't know. It's a good chance because
the Carabao.
Yeah, they're in the final. Don't get me wrong, and they've got a great chance. But the thing is, there's a couple of things with that problem. Is that, like I said to Claude the other week, is that there's two things with that. One is that obviously Man City ain't going to go there and play a silly team because they've won it 3 times on the trot. They're going to want to win it 4 times on the trot. Do you know what I mean? Without a shadow of a doubt. And the second thing is they've got to hope that Kane and Son don't get injured before them games, because if they do, then like we just said just a minute ago, without them two, what have Tottenham got? Oh, Fulham have got a chance here. Cross comes in, shoot! Oh, deflected and gone to the keeper.
That player they got is an absolute beast. Is it Anguissa? I think that's his name. Size of him.
What's going on here? Why has he called that back?
Potts just won a trophy for PSG tonight.
Well, that's what we were talking about the other night. Going a little bit away, Diesel, with Pep, with Man's, like, you know, if he come to Arsenal and not Man City, because now you just said, what's Potts won? He's won nothing. But let's be honest, he's got a great chance now of winning a trophy at PSG. Why is that? Because he's got the money there. He can do whatever he wants with that team.
Yeah, I'm not being funny, Tom. Me and you could go and manage PSG. We're going to win cups. We're going to win cups. Exactly. You know. So yeah, for me, it's more or less a given, isn't it? It's more or less a given. It's a one-team league, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Bayern Munich, isn't it? In Germany, you know, what, they won it 12 years straight now, something silly like that. I mean, come on.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. You know, going to teams like that. That's why with Pep, I would have rated him so much more if he would have come to someone like us. You know what I mean? Apologise to Emery for what, Stanley?
This always gets Terry's goat, you know, guys.
Honestly, I don't understand what you want me to apologise for.
Where's my mate Ricardo? Where's Ricardo in the chat? Come on.
He come to my team, your team that apparently you support, Arsenal, and done fuck all. He done fuck all. And yet you've got a manager here that's won 2 trophies and clearing out all this deadwood, clearing out Ozil, which is on one of a fact, you know, 2-1, Tottenham have scored. It's offside. It's offside. He's give it offside. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's offside. Definitely offside. I wonder if VAR look at this though, wouldn't they? I'm showing the replays. He definitely looks offside. Let's see what VAR say, though.
Yeah, I think it is offside, mate.
They're making a substitution at the moment, Fulham. But why aren't they showing the... is it going to VAR or what? Or they just gone with the offside? What are they doing? It ain't come up. So they just give it offside and that's it then? They ain't even going to take it to VAR?
I don't get it, mate.
Yeah, it's going to give it offside. Well, bloody hell. Didn't even go to VAR by the looks of it.
I think that was it.
We're into
Oh,
4
the
minutes
keeper
of
slipped there. So he slipped. The keeper slipped as he took that goal kick. Ruben Loftus-Cheek has come off. Sorry, mate. Josh Onama has come on as a sub for Fulham. Ruben Loftus-Cheek went off. Go on, sorry.
I was just saying, we're into 4 minutes of injury time now. Tottenham 1, Fulham 1. It's a big result for us, let's be honest.
Please tell. Need to respect my man.
Who's that? Sorry?
Big up, Max.
No, yeah, I'm surprised. I agree with you. If I was a Chelsea fan, I would want Emery back at Arsenal too. Don't get me wrong. I agree with you. If you're not an Arsenal fan, I'd want him back. I would love to play him in the Europa League final every time, smacking our asses. I totally agree with you.
Good point. Terry, didn't Emery just lose out on top 4 in his first season by a single point? Shouldn't have. However, does it look as if Arteta will get top 4?
We don't know.
These aren't opinions, these are facts, Tel.
We don't know, do we? We don't know. But this is the problem. This is the problem that we've got.
Why do you keep looking at Terry? Because it's 2 of us on the stream, Charlie. Who else am I going to look at?
So they've got another game land over us, Tottenham. Even after tonight. Is that live? That can't be live, surely. No, that can't be. They must be on 30 points then, on 17, surely. Oh, we've got a chance here, Fulham. Late on, I think he's going to... he's gone... Oh, that's gone for a corner. They got a corner late on. So if I've got that right, and everyone 30, we can go... If we did win tomorrow, we can go 4 points behind them. If that's right. We've got a late corner here for Fulham. What can they do? Can they snatch a winner here at the death? On the 93rd minute, corner comes in. Oh, it's been cleared, but they've still got half a chance here. Going into the box. Oh, why didn't you just put it in the box? That was poor. And now...
Oh, my God.
That was poor. That was poor. Got a minute, just under a minute to go of normal time. Of extra time, sorry. Tottenham are throwing everyone up. Lauriez is going to take the free kick. His free kick goes long. Fulham haven't dealt with it. Tottenham are still breaking on this left-hand side. They're going to cross the ball in. Comes into the box. Keeper goes up. Keeper saves it. And that should really be it. He's got to hold on, stand up.
Game's done, mate. It's done.
Great point for Fulham, this.
100 likes. Thank you, Baker, mate. Thank you. Oh, I think you're looking at...
And there you go. Full-time whistle was gone. Tottenham 1, Fulham 1. What a result for Fulham. Let's have it right. I think they was a better team, to be honest. And that looks really good, doesn't he?
I'll tell you what, that's 2 big points dropped there by Spurs. Home game against Fulham. Yes, they played well tonight, but you got to be winning these games. Got to be, Tel. Especially your own games against lesser opposition like that. What they should have done, go for the kill. Bag 2 or 3, then relax. Well, say relax, but obviously, do what you got to do, put men behind the ball, but get the goals in. You can never rest on a 1-goal lead. I don't care how poor that side is, it just takes one deflect, as we said earlier on, a set piece, a deflection, a penalty. You know what I'm saying? Anything. Get that 2-goal cushion.
Well, our 3-0 was out the window, Diesel.
Yeah, I know. Yep. Yeah, we've done badly there, mate. I've always liked Scott Parker. I really liked him as a player. I did. But
yeah, I agree with you, mate. So yeah, they're in 6th place now, and they're on the same games as us, and we are 7 points behind them.
7
points behind them on the same games. But obviously, if we win tomorrow night, they'd have a game in hand over us, which is Aston Villa, which ain't an easy game. That's an hard game at the minute.
Yeah. Where at?
I think it was at Tottenham, because it was supposed to be tonight. It was supposed to be tonight's
game.
Didn't it? No, it was at Villa.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that will be a tough game. Well done, Baker, by the way, mate. Yeah, he said a draw.
Yeah.
Well done. Got that bang on. Very Spursy. Yeah, that's true. Very Spursy.
Very Spursy.
Yeah, guys, also as well, I can't remember who put the comment in earlier on. Member streams. Yes. When are we going to do one? Probably starting next week.
Yeah.
I would. Is there a game on Monday? There ain't, is there?
Let me have a look. I can tell you right now, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. After Newcastle.
Oh, blimey. They're coming in thick and fast, these games, aren't they? All right, Tuesday. Should we do Tuesday?
I think what we do is might do Monday just before the game or something.
Yeah, all right.
We can do a build-up of the game and get everyone on just beforehand and go straight into the game afterwards.
Yeah, cool. All right.
Yeah?
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, so, yeah, for the guys who are watching, we'll do a member stream Monday. If for any reason something happens or whatever, then we'll do it Tuesday. Either way, it'll be Monday or Tuesday. Just keep an eye out. I think you can catch it in the community tab on our YouTube on the channel. So go and check that out. The member streams that we do are absolutely brilliant, by the way. They do get heated. Just to warn a lot of the new members who have just joined up, they do get a little bit heated, but it's all harmless, I can assure you. So yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys on there. Right.
If anyone wants to join our YouTube memberships, to come on the membership scheme, there it is there on the fin, and I will quickly put it into the chat and all. If you just put our Facebook one up again quickly, Diesel, I'll just put it in the fin again. Yeah,
so there it is. There it is. And do you know what I find really, really weird? All joking aside now, right? Claude. Do you not think it's funny how Tracy's not been in the chat once tonight? I'm just putting it out there, Tel. I'm just, yeah. Yeah. I noticed these things. So, yeah, anyway. But,
if anyone wants to join our YouTube channel and all for memberships, just click on that. That will take you over and you can join up there. Really appreciate it if you do. If you don't, we still appreciate you just liking, subscribing and sharing on all of our platforms. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And guys, yeah, it's not an Arsenal game tonight, but obviously it's a game nonetheless. So, yeah, still, really good numbers who are tuned in tonight to watch us. So thank you very much. James Dunlop, thank you. Beaker, top man. Really nice guy you are, Beaker, mate. Thank you. Always putting lovely comments in the chat. We do notice these things, yeah, by the way. Smite Kurz, Smite, hi lads, hope you're well. God, you're a bit late, aren't you? We're going now, but no, thanks for tuning in, mate. Chris Davidson, Bodie Con, Sammy Elliott, Unai Emery, Terry's mate, Arsenal Manic. Pray for my aunt and everybody else. Oh, no worries, mate. I hope your aunt gets. Sorry, I didn't see that. Hope your aunt gets better, mate. Yeah, and as you say, everybody else who are fighting for their lives at the moment. So yeah, keep us informed on that, mate. We're here for you, as well as the rest of the family here. All right, so yeah, fingers crossed, yeah. Nice one, thank you, and cheers, guys. Thanks to everyone for watching, mate. Cheers, Chris. Thank you. Top man. Thank you very much.
We're going to end it there. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming across and watching us tonight. Really appreciate it. Don't forget, please go over and help us grow our Facebook page so that people on Facebook they can watch us live through Facebook too and on YouTube. Thank you very much if you can do that. Share it on any groups you're on, any Arsenal groups on the Facebook pages. That will help us out. Really appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Myself and the legend Kenny Ken will be doing some Arsenal updates, Arsenal transfer updates, and a few other transfers. If any of them, any new ones coming tomorrow, we'll be talking a little bit about Arsenal and all. And then obviously tomorrow night, me, Diesel, will definitely be back. We will let you know how Claude's doing if he's not back for the big game, Arsenal against Crystal Palace. Hopefully we march on. 5 wins on a spin would be nice. But until then, thank you very much. Really appreciate everyone that comes in, and we will see you tomorrow.
Yep. Cheers, guys. Love yous all.